This is Tim Hart with Rates and Reels. Welcome to an episode of 3 Questions. I'm here in downtown historic Fort Myers, Florida. We got the Edison home right down the street. We got high-rise condos all over. The Clusatchie River's right here. So we're gonna get inside. We're gonna talk to my buddy Ozzie Morrobel. He has a restaurant, King's Kitchen, right downtown Fort Myers. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna do our 3 Questions interview with him, and we're gonna see how this goes. So guys, hope you enjoy this. So you guys, we're down here, King's Kitchen, downtown Fort Myers. This is such a cool restaurant you have here, man. So like, I would love the viewers out there to know about the restaurant and you and how this all happened here at King's Kitchen.
Man, you know, I love the restaurant business. Like, you know, I used to be in real estate for many years, and a few years back when I turned 40, I wanted to fulfill a dream to open a restaurant, and I ended up with King's Kitchen, was just kind of part of that dream. I mean, I met my partner, Edwin, who's a chef here. He's a really good guy, and we kind of had the same vision. And we were able to find this location, a nice small location like we wanted, so we can get close to our customers and cook whatever we wanted and have fun with our food. And that's what we did. It's a crazy business. Absolutely love it. And you know, we're loving what we're doing. We're trying to grow this brand and trying to do something with it. And it's a good start right here.
Well, I mean, right here in downtown Fort Myers as well. I mean, I've just being here a little bit, you see people walking around. You're essentially located, lots of action in downtown Fort Myers. And you got a really cool place here, so I can see how it'll work for you. And also, just a quick shout out to him, just watching him work and mingle and stuff with the customers, employees. You can tell that you're very passionate about like this business and the brand and your customers. So it's been pretty cool to see already.
You know what, if you're gonna be in this business, you gotta love what you're doing, because it will eat you alive. You work long hours, but if you like it, it's like I was saying, what do they say? If you enjoy what you're doing, you're not really going to work.
Yeah, you never work a day in your life.
What we do. I mean, we have this little place right here.
If you're a foodie, follow him on Facebook, Instagram. The stuff he puts out there, the pictures alone, they're just amazing combos and different types of food. So that's pretty unique stuff.
Well, it brings us back to the whole let's have fun with food idea that we have here. And we came up with that, and we like to have fun. I mean, we have a really good menu that we've changed several times, but I mean, we have a really nice menu, but even for ourselves, I mean, as good as it is, it gets old sometimes. So we like to go out there and test what we can do.
Are you ready for 3 questions?
I think so. I think I'm ready, yeah.
All right, all right. So question 1, the one thing I'm always enamored by with the entrepreneur that starts the restaurant and bar thing, because like I see how much work this is and also the hours. And so like what advice would you give someone that wants to start that restaurant or that bar? Mainly restaurant. Let's go with restaurant.
Honestly, if you want to be successful, or if you want to do good in the restaurant business or even the bar business, you have to really enjoy what you're doing. I mean, don't do it to be cool. Don't do it to say, oh, I want to entertain my friends, family. I mean, do it because you have to love it, because it will take all of your time if you want it to be successful. I mean, you're dealing with customers. Everybody nowadays is a critic, which is a good thing. We take that as a challenge. You know, we want to make sure everybody leaves this place and writes a good review or says something positive. If there's something negative, we learn from it, of course, but you have to have a passion for the business. I believe you have to have a passion for food. And if you have a bar, you have a passion for the liquor. I don't mean drink a lot of liquor. But I mean, like,
alcoholic.
Well, yeah, then you might not want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you have to really enjoy what you're doing this business, because the hours are long. You deal with a lot of things. I mean, from staff. Luckily for us, we have an amazing staff. But I mean, there's staff, customers, vendors, complaints, compliments. There's so much that comes at you, and then you throw in the work. I mean, you in a little restaurant like this, we probably walk 2 to 3 miles a day, back and forth. Are you willing to work 60, 70, 80 hours a week? If the answer is no, you might not want to do it, because that's what it's going to take, at least in the beginning. You have to do that. There's great managers out there, there's great employees, there's great people you can hire, but you're never going to have the owner's touch if you're not there.
But you mentioned something about online, like with reviews. Like you said, kind of everyone's a critic. I know you mean that in a good way.
Absolutely.
And so like, that's a unique thing that's been showing up the last few years, right? Like online reviews, like, hey, let's go to King's Kitchen. Well, check the reviews, right?
Well, the good thing about it, I love it. Luckily for us, I mean, we have a lot of great reviews, and it gets people here. I mean, we are a hole in the wall, and there's a lot of great restaurants. There's a lot of great restaurants in our area, and sometimes people find us through either Yelp, TripAdvisor, Google reviews. I mean, we get people that are driving on 75 going south to Miami or north, whatever, and they're hungry, it's lunchtime, and they just get on their phones and they search for specific type of food or specific category, specific level of, how many stars a restaurant has, and we get lots of people that come in and find us just like that.
You support all the local restaurants as well. Like you don't mind giving props to any of these guys.
Absolutely not, man. You know what? I love food. I love to go out and eat. So it's so nice. It's so nice to go out of town. And Fort Myers, Cape Coral, man, there are so many good restaurants here. I mean, people always ask me, what's a good place to eat? And I was like, well, King's Kitchen. But other than that,
right?
There are so many. Sometimes I even forget because there's so many of them. Find them, please. Support them. Support local. I mean, I'm a big believer in that.
No, I got you.
And of course, when I'm there, I'll let them know how good it is. And you know what? I'm one of those guys. You know me well. If I have a bad experience of anything, I'm very outspoken. I'll say it. Luckily for me, all these local restaurants, it's hard to find a place that's bad.
Question number 2. So, like, this is the viewer question. Shout out to Josh Walsh.
Thank you, Josh.
One of our viewers. We chose your question. It's a cool question because I see the picture of you holding the big Wagyu beef, right? Wagyu?
We got one over there.
Oh, here comes one.
Well, yeah.
And so, like, his question was, what is the difference? Oh, the chef's coming over. He's bringing it over.
He heard it.
Bring it on in.
You say Wagyu in here, like, what?
Yeah. There you go. All right.
You're talking about this?
That, yeah. So what is the difference between that and Kobe beef? And then also, like, what makes this so amazing? I know you love it. You were telling me a little bit about it. So fill them in on the difference between this and Kobe, and then about that steak.
Big difference between this and Kobe.
Okay, I feel like we're Fred Flintstone right now. I feel like that's what's going down right here.
Pretty much.
This is like Fred Flintstone, where he holds like a bat or something.
Kobe is the highest classification of steaks there is.
Kobe is.
Kobe is. Or okay. Wagyu. Actually, Wagyu and Kobe. The biggest difference is all Kobe steaks are Wagyu, but not all Wagyu steaks are Kobe.
Okay.
For a steak to be Kobe, certified Kobe, it has to be from a specific area of Japan. And this goes down many, many bloodlines, the way the cows are bred. I'm talking from many, many years back, and the mom, the grandparents, and on and on and on. And it's the way they have to be from a specific area of Japan to be Kobe, certified as Kobe. That's why it's so hard to find in the United States, and the few places that actually carry real Kobe beef is extremely expensive. I've never had it, but I can't wait to try it.
But you said like a steak, an average Kobe steak, I go to a restaurant that happens to have it, it's gonna be, you said like $500? You're
looking at least, for a 12-ounce steak, probably $300, $400, $500 easily for real Kobe. That is probably the best quality of beef you can get in the world right now. Wagyu, it is the next step, right below it. Like I said, Kobe is Wagyu, but obviously if it's raised out of the Japan area, then they cannot call it Kobe. I mean, it's just something they do. What makes a Wagyu steak different, like I said, same as a Kobe. The bloodlines that go along with it, the way the cows are fed, and the way the cows are treated from the time they are born until the last second of their life. There are other choices of beef out there that are really good. USDA Prime and USDA Super Prime is the best you can get here in the United States that is not Wagyu. The biggest difference with those are going to be pretty much the way they're fed for the most part. If you were to look up the definition of Super Prime, you're going to see they are well-fed cows. Luckily for us, we got linked with a really good company out of Nebraska. It's a certified Wagyu farm, and we fell in love with their product, and we've been carrying this for some time. It's not on a regular menu. We do special events for it, but we always keep some in stock. So if anybody wants to come in and have one, they're more than welcome to have one. Just call ahead, and they're really neat. The reason they're wrapped up like this is because they are wet aged. These are not dry aged.
Okay.
They're wet aged for 22 days, so obviously we got to wrap them and keep it sealed like that. If you were to feel this out of the package, it feels like butter.
Right.
And it's an amazing steak. And everybody that's had it so far, most of the people are repeat customers. They just fall in love with it. It's really good.
All right, so last question here. You're killing it. With King's Kitchen, what is the long-term plan you have for King's Kitchen? Because downtown Fort Myers is growing. You know, there's a lot of construction, a lot of different things going on down here. So, like, fill me in, man. What's your big goal here?
Man, we have so many. Whoa.
Oh, what is this?
Check it out. out.
Move this out of the way.
Check it out, well.
What? Oh my God. This thing smells so good. What is it?
It's dessert.
Dessert.
No, it's really not.
With bacon out of it.
It's really not, man. It's really not. It's like, that's funny you asked that question. This is one of the dishes that's going to probably take us somewhere one day. This is our barbecue sundae. Very, very famous dish. People absolutely love it. Just like the reaction we got from you is what
Dude, this thing's loaded with potatoes and bacon and stuff all over top of it.
Every time we bring one of these out to a table, we kind of do the long walk. We call it the long walk, like make sure everybody sees it. And you watch people standing up, they're taking pictures. When we set it down, it's like, don't take a bite out of that. Let me put it on Instagram. Let me put it on Snapchat right away. Really neat, man. It's Edwin came up with this. It's a barbecue sundae. And what we do, we load this up, man, with coleslaw. Barbecue pork, which the barbecue pork here is amazing. We do a mojo barbecue pork, it's great. Garlic mashed potatoes, chives, some nice bacon, a crispy bacon on top. Kind of sprinkle a little bit of barbecue sauce at the end, make it look like chocolate or caramel. It's really neat, man.
Why'd you do that to me, man? Why, like, bring nothing out. We're not even done with the interview.
Well, you know, I'll take it away from you.
No. That's okay. We got to wrap this thing up. But when this interview's over, I'm destroying that.
Anyway, yeah, our plan, man, from the beginning, when I met Edwin, I told him, man, I got a great location downtown for King's Kitchen. This was actually his concept to begin with. And I like what he was doing. I'm very familiar with his food. And I said, I got a lot of ideas too. We came here, we found a small location. And our goal is to grow this brand. We love our logo. We love our brand. We love our food. People seem to love it as well. So what we want to do is, you know, at one point, get to a point where we can franchise this brand. Our goal is to open up as many kitchens as we can.
Nice.
That is the ultimate goal.
Cool.
We're working on it. So.
Well, awesome to be here, guys. Ozzie, where can they find you?
Where can they find me?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
for King's Kitchen.
Well, obviously, King's Kitchen, obviously. We spend quite a bit of time here. Facebook, Instagram, King's Kitchen, man. We're here all the time. 2150 West 1st Street, Fort Myers, downtown Fort Myers, 33901. We're on the west side of downtown, close to Publix, Joe's Crab Shack, Pinchers, over in that area over there.
Well, you guys, that's Ozzie Morrobel down here at King's Kitchen, downtown Fort Myers, locally owned restaurant. Get down and support him and this business. So guys, appreciate you watching. My name's Tim Hart, Van Dyke Mortgage, branch manager there, and host of Rates and Reels. This has been 3 questions. Make sure you check out our fishing video. The man killed it on that thing.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Never goes fishing, ever. He's a big boater and stuff. And then got the grand slam. Tarpon, redfish, snook, trout.
Boom.
All 4 of them, dude, in one trip.
Boom.
Check out the video. I'll put the links in the comments of the body of the post. So guys, again, it's Tim Hart from Van Dyke Mortgage, host of Rates and Reels, wishing you low rates and tight lines. And dude, it's time to eat this. So we're gonna dig into this and check it out, and you guys have fun. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, look at the pork inside there already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,